oh, would you split the bill? And then I was like, we could split it. He's like, okay. Would you be okay with your boyfriend helping another girl, like, separate the perilla? He's like, I'm done. Okay, it's my death row meal and I get a lot. Sushi.
It's your plan to gorge yourself to death the night before so you don't...
You. It's your last meal. Like, you don't gotta worry about anything anymore.
Welcome back to the pod, guys.
Hello.
Oh. Wow, Chelsea, are you introing the pod? Go.
Oh, a Chelsea
Oh my
intro.
God.
Ooh, honestly, we should make her do it every time. Take it away,
Well-
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pod, guys.
Honestly, better job than me and Yvonne, I'll say that
Oh,
much.
man. Well, we're filming earlier than usual. How was your guys' night? Last night?
What I've been doing is, I've been doing pretty boring stuff. I've been getting into card games as usual, same blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to compete professionally, which should be fun. Because it's been about 10 years since I competed in card games, but there's a big difference between playing online card games and in-person card games. So I'm trying to get used to that. There's a lot more traveling involved. So I'm entering like that 30s era where I go to conventions and events in person to interact with other humans. And I think a lot of people are going through that phase right now, the millennials. And it's been fun. It's been fun. It's always weird for me to play against fans at these events because I kind of wish I can just go into it just as a regular like player, but it's like I don't want. Sometimes they're very nervous, or sometimes I'll be honest, I'm nervous because I'm afraid to be like if there was a rule they broke. I would probably not enforce it because I don't want to be like, oh, hey, you did that wrong. And they feel like, oh my God, this guy's Toast is kind of an aggressive guy. But I've seen like celebrities, like card game celebrities, not real celebrities, be very aggressive because they're like a big name and then they kind of bully players at their events, which isn't very nice. So I'm always trying to find that balance. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. What have you been up to, Yvonne?
Nothing too much. I have, still doing my little shop. Still doing my little
Okay,
cards.
you know what? Let's get to the chase. How was the date? How was the date? You went on a date last week. How was it? You said you would update us. All right, give us the tea, the crumbs.
It was normal. It was so normal. It was literally like the most, like, if you could imagine two standing emojis type of thing. Is how I would describe it. I don't know.
Where'd you guys go?
We went to go eat sushi, and then just
how many dollar signs on Yelp is the sushi place? Are you looking at a $1 sign, $2 sign?
it was so casual. It was like a $1 or $2 sign place.
$1 or
Maybe two?
$2 sign?
Maybe two.
Toast.
Yeah, and it was the same thing. What we talked about last week, where it's like, oh, would you split the bill? And then I just, and then I was like, oh, like we could split it. He's like, okay.
Did he try to? Okay. Oh man. Just off that one sentence, there's so much to dissect.
I'm dead. I don't care. But I just think it's funny because we talked about it.
Okay. How much was the bill? Do you remember?
It was
60?
probably like $80.
$80? That's like not cheap. Definitely not cheap. $40
Yeah.
per person.
Yeah.
So the bill came. The server comes with the bill. You know what I hate when they say on one bill or separate? It's like,
When they ask
man. Well, how did the server present it?
Nothing. They gave him the check. And then he put his card in, and I was like, oh, do you want to split it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, sure. And then, yeah.
What did you want, though?
Yeah, how do you say it, though, you know?
I said it like that. Said it pretty straightforward. I was just like, oh, like, do you want to split it? Like, and I handed him my card.
Chelsea, dissect this.
Who asked who on the date? That's the important question. Who asked who on this date?
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Okay, and we leave it like that. He asked you on the date, right? So, yes, he put down his card. You implied and said
laughing
to give him, to pay it. But in my opinion, it's like if a guy wants to take you out on a date, and even if you like put down your card or like say, "Hey, want to split?" I think it's nice to also be like, "No, I got it. Don't worry about it. Put that back. I got this one. You can get the next one. You can get the dessert. You can get coffee next time." But it's okay. I don't think it's a deal breaker. But what did you feel? Like, were you kind of like, "Oh, okay"?
I don't.
Well, she wasn't willing to pay for it. She should have offered the card.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay, I don't care because like I literally don't care about that kind of stuff that much, especially like early stages. It's like, why are you paying for the whole thing anyway? Like we both ate, So yeah, I'm not reading too much into it. I just thought it was funny.
Were you expecting like a little resistance of like one hurdle of like, nah, I got this?
I don't know. I think it's because I don't know him that well, like that well, that I didn't have an expectation. I would have been fine with anything, I think.
I mean, it sounded like he was willing to pay for the dinner.
Yeah.
And maybe when you offered, he was like, oh, maybe she's someone who is a check splitter and he's not going to like make a thing out of it.
Yeah. Like I didn't read too much into why he let me pay also. I just figured like, oh, like it just happened. Okay.
Independent woman. I would also think that if I was a man, like if someone was trying to, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But
well, I can pay. I can afford my portion. It's totally fine.
Well, it's not really about affordability, It's kind of like, hey, girl, yo, you put that away, queen. Keep that purse closed. I got this.
That's so funny.
So what else did you guys do? You guys go for dessert after?
No, we just went back to the apartment and just like watched a movie called Blackberry.
Oh, you guys went to your apartment together?
Yeah, just to watch the thing. It's like when I tell you it's literally 2 standing emojis, I mean it. Like if we were on a couch, like I'm on this side, he's on this side.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like who invited who? How did you guys end up at the apartment?
Well, the initial plan was that we were going to watch like a movie. And like there's like a movie that he said he wanted to watch. But then when we were like, okay, yeah, I'm down to like watch it, and then he was like, do you want to get food also? Which is why I ended up food and then that. So that was the original plan.
And are you impressed? What's the vibe? Like, is this like a 10 out of 10 date, or like, you don't have to give me a rating, but like, are you impressed? It's just okay.
I feel like, God, it's so interesting because I've never been on dates in a sense where I have previously known this person. And also, everyone that I've ever dated, I've been friends with first, almost every, like literally every relationship. So it was very gradual, it's very natural. This is interesting because I've never seen this person romantically before, and I feel like I am also awkward in thinking about that alone myself, and it's like adjusting a little bit to that, but also not knowing like what necessarily how I feel, I guess, which is hard because like in the beginning, how could you ever know? Like you don't know the person that well, and you don't even know if you guys are like that compatible, and you're like just testing the waters a little bit. For me, I'm a very slow burn type of person. It's very hard for me to outright go on a date with someone and be like, wow, I really like you. I don't think there's been someone that I was even interested in that I went on a date with that I felt that way. I think I just go like it's through hanging out, quality time, lots of exposure, and then over time then I'm like, oh, one day it will hit me more that like I like them more and more. So I'm just that type of person. It's very hard for me to go 0 to 100 when it comes to relationships or feelings.
Will there be a second date?
I'm open to it.
Wow! Wow! In Yvonne language, that's a big yes. So how do you envision this going, though? Is it going to be like a random message he sends you and you're like, yeah, sure. Are you going to reach out?
I
What's the
honestly
play
have
here?
no
Because you guys
idea.
didn't make plans.
Yeah, I have no idea. We don't talk on a regular basis. So I actually have no idea.
Are you going to message him? Like, if he doesn't message you?
I don't know. But I'm sure something will come up.
Also, do you like him?
Really important question.
I think he has attractive qualities, but I don't I told you, like, I'm very slow burn. So I don't if you're talking about like the butterflies or like this like feeling of like very more intense, I guess, like not yet, because I think that for me that always takes a long time to develop. And also, like, I'm at the point in my life right now where like I am seriously dating for like my husband, if that makes sense. Like, I want to make sure that the next person I date, I genuinely feel like decently compatible with and that I like, and all these things. Like, I'm trying to picture lifestyle wise if we fit too. And I don't know if like interest wise we fit as much here and there. Like, it's just, and this is everybody. So it's like, I just want to be very careful because I've been in a situation before where I ended up like spending many years with someone that maybe I like should have ended things a long time ago. And I don't have many more years to waste like that anymore. So I'm seriously dating, even if it's like I should go on dates with like other people or multiple people or whatever it is. I'm just trying to find my person out there. So it's like I'm dating, but it's like
You're looking for the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking for the one, the man. And that's why I'm going to do one more recommendation. Yvonne, my friend in Burbank, who's the DreamWorks animator. Remember, I brought it up like 20-something episodes back in the old house. He is still available. So, you know, if you're trying to find your dream man, in my opinion, the more the merrier. Just like see what you like, make your decision.
Well, she's been talking about this literally for a year now. It's been over a year.
Yeah.
Give him a chance.
He's tall. He's like 6 foot.
Is that what you think I like?
Sorry, I
It
don't know.
helps. I'm sure it helps a little bit.
Well, do you think we're compatible? You know me, you know him.
Well, I don't know you in a dating setting, but I think you would find him very kind and honestly probably a little like he's a gentleman. He's a true gentleman. So,
but this is the person you also said has never dated before.
I hope he's gone on like 1 or 2 dates since last year. I hope so. So
Wait, he's never dated before?
Not seriously. Not
that's
seriously.
That's a little scary.
But he's young. He's like 30, yeah, 31. 31.
Wait, why did she say she's young? Like, that's a plus side.
As in, like, he didn't have, like, he's not like 40 and hasn't never dated, you know?
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
I mean, 30 is still pretty old. Still
Yeah.
pretty old. Dude, because
Well, also,
Yvonne's
maybe
not
he's-
looking to train. She wants a trained dog.
Train dog! Don't say it like
I
that.
know how you ladies
Yeah,
talk
don't-
about us guys, okay? You gotta train your man. Okay?
So funny.
Well, what if, let's just say, perspective-wise, we change it up, right? Who's to say an untrained man couldn't be good? We don't know.
Mm.
And he's probably just waiting for the right person. And that's what he told me last time I saw him.
Yeah,
Yvonne has options. I know she does. So, just in the back, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like as soon as I stop seeing somebody, it's like they can sense it. And they're like, all right. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, I guess.
Well, you let us know if you want to give us updates on your next date. We root for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is exciting news. Thank you for sharing. This was wonderful.
This is exciting news. And I think this goes into a scenario that has been a debate over the past few years in Korea, but has like recently made its way here. Do you guys know the perilla leaf debate?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay, so Toast doesn't know. Yvonne, do you want to explain?
So there's a perilla leaf that they have at restaurants and stuff that they put it out on like a plate.
Perilla leaf.
And oftentimes these leaves are like stuck together. And then it's like the thing of would you be okay with your boyfriend helping another girl like separate the perilla leaf? He's like, I'm done with this.
Another one of those woman ick picking up a ping pong ball situation where it's just two leaves and there's nothing more to it. It's like, let's analyze this leaf thing. Is it okay? Is it this like if your boyfriend sauced a friend's hot pot sauce or something?
Oh, would you? That one I feel is a little more like, honestly, you're going more out of your way to help them. But
okay,
like a perilla leaf is if something's stuck, you could just help anybody with that, I feel, in my opinion.
So the idea, okay. So what's the thing? Like, there's two leaves stuck together. So this leaf is used in like KBBQ, and you wrap the meat in it.
Yeah.
So there's two leaves stuck together, and your boyfriend helps another girl unstick two leaves.
The thing is, I don't know if it's like a different culture thing. Like, is this a more intimate action in Korea? You know, like I wonder if it's like a cultural difference, because I feel like here I wouldn't even have like much of a second thought about that.
How about this? Let me paint the picture a little bit more clear. So let's just say you guys are at KBBQ, right? Like you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Separate. But then like, you know, the KBBQ tables are all like one big table sometimes, and there's no separation. And the banchan, like all the little dishes, are just like all spread around. And you see the girl next to you struggling to peel off the perilla leaf. And your girlfriend's sitting right across from you, and then she's like struggling, and you're just somehow just go, you know, look over, and then you're like helping her peel it off. And she's like, oh, thank you.
Question.
Is that okay? Okay.
Do you know this girl? Like, is she part of your friend
No, you
group?
don't know her.
Oh, like a complete stranger.
Yes, it's a complete stranger.
Oh, hell no. That's weird as hell.
Okay, yeah. So I think that's kind of like what the topic is of it's a stranger. You don't know her. You shouldn't be like the girls in Korea, like they're saying like you shouldn't be even in that proximity to think about peeling that leaf for her.
Like, are you
know?
in a group together eating?
Yeah, like I said, you know, like in some of the tables, like they're all together.
Oh,
you know, like it's one
a stranger.
Yeah, it's a stranger. You don't know this person. This is not a friend. Like it's a.
Oh.
I think that
I probably wouldn't. But also at the same time, if I did, I feel like my mannerisms, like I think as long as your mannerisms are also very like non-flirty and they're very straightforward, like, oh, let me help you with that, do it, and then you're like back to your conversation. Versus like you do it and you're like, haha, like, well, like, oh my god, like you're like chatting them with the, you know, it's just different sometimes the way you are towards someone else.
Yeah, that would be weird because they're a stranger. I think in a friend group that would be like a little eyebrow raising, but if it's a complete stranger, it's like, bro,
yeah,
dude, I don't know you. I think it can be like a very confident way if you're a single guy and she's like a girl you want to hit on to do that. It's very bold and it might work or it might get you weird looks. But if you're in a relationship and you did that with a complete stranger, that would just be straight. That would be a weird thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or a friend. Like maybe if you're really good friends with this person and your girlfriend knows there's nothing going on between you two, I think it's okay.
I get it. They're valid points. And this brings me into, I have quite a few scenarios, but you guys can tell me, is it a big deal or not? It's, okay, that's a bad title, but it's kind of the idea of, is this a big deal or not? Like, it's fine. So there's actually one other real life situation where a person at you are an employee at a company and they host this big event and they're giving away this like YSL makeup basket. And you get this basket, and then when you go home, or actually when you get this basket, your female coworker is like tapping you on the shoulder and being like, oh my gosh, I really wanted this. Like, this is like my dream, blah, blah, blah. Do you give it to her, or do you say, no, I'm gonna bring this back home to my wife?
Is your wife there? She's not there, right?
She's not there.
She's not there? Ooh. 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 First question is, you said this is based on real... did this happen to you?
Yeah.
Or someone you know?
This
or
happened
is it online?
It was on TikTok. Basically, the story happened of that. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. My girlfriend, she's into... What is she into? She's into Pokemon cards. I go to an event. Company party. Raffle. Oh my god, Toes, you won this rare Pokemon box. Hey! A girl in my office that I'm like coworkers with is like, oh my god, Toast! I love that Pokemon box, specifically that one. I've been wanting it all my life. I have it. Nah, I'm gonna bring it home. Just because it's my wife. I kind of prioritize that. If my wife was like, man, huh?
It's like, would you have thought of that in the moment? Like, it's right now we're giving you like A or B. Choose option A or B. But reality is, when you're in that situation, are you actively thinking about your wife? Like, if somebody was like, oh yeah, I just really like that Pokemon card, this basket of Pokemon cards.
I think it really depends. Like, if it was Yvonne and I know she loves Pokemon, and let's say my wife is, she would like it, but she wouldn't care that much. And she, like, if she found out, knew that it was to Yvonne, I don't think she would care. But if it's to this, like, girl that she doesn't really know, that I'm just kind of coworkers with, I'd probably keep it for my wife. And I think if she did find out that I gave that to her, to this strange woman, I think she wouldn't be too happy, truthfully. Like, I've been in that position before where... So I play on this Minecraft server, and it's got Pokemon in it. And my girlfriend caught this really cool Pokemon, but she doesn't care about it. So she just gave it away to like a random person. Like, hey, do you want this? I don't really want this, and just gave it away. And I'm seeing this happen, and I'm like, oh man, I wish she would ask me first. It's not that big of a deal, but I wish she asked me first because I would have liked it.
So this did happen.
So this did happen in a small way where they get something, they don't really care about it, so they just give it away.
Yeah.
But I think I would have liked them thinking, oh, maybe Jeremy would have liked this. And I should ask him first, and if he doesn't want it, I'll just give it away. So yeah, it would bother me if it's something I liked.
Yvonne, what about you? Like, how would you feel if your partner at their work event got something, and yes, maybe you already have all that stuff, but they gave it to a female coworker?
It's so different because, like, I think it would really depend how I feel about this female coworker. Like, if you're saying this is like someone who works super hard, or is like maybe they're a single mother, or they're like raising kids, like, it's different. Like, I don't care if it's like that. It's like, yeah, give it to them. But if it's like, if I feel a little more threatened or jealous, like if they're like this really attractive, nice coworker, then maybe I would be a little like sausage,
Yeah, like a single work wife that hangs out with your husband all the time.
Yeah. And you guys are like really good friends, then I'd be like, excuse me. But if it, so it kind of really does depend on the person for me. Because I wouldn't necessarily blame them, because I get PR myself. Like, I get free products at times. Like, I don't necessarily need a full gift basket of like makeup. It would matter less to me monetary wise. But at the same time, if he did bring it back and he was like excited, he's like, look what I got from at work today, and I like it's and like see if you'd like anything, I would think that's really sweet. Like that would be plus points, you know? So I think the upside is so much greater than the downside if you just took it back home. But again, like it's a plus side also if you did give it away, you're like you feel empathetic towards your coworker. I think that's totally fine too.
I think I think both sides are super valid. Obviously, like the female perspective might be a little bit more aggressive towards this kind of stuff, but I'll give you guys a few more and you can tell me what you think, and it can be more like rapid fire. But a brand you work with, and maybe it's Red Bull, maybe it's someone else, gives you a free trip to Hawaii on the house. But your girlfriend or boyfriend isn't free those dates. Do you go with someone else, or do you go by yourself, or you don't go at all?
A free trip to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, I would ask my friends maybe if any of them want to go with me. Is that a bad answer?
No.
I think as long as you're not asking one other person of the opposite gender who's single, I think it's fine.
Okay. So his female coworker's car won't start after work, so you decide to give a 40-minute drive for this coworker back home. You don't tell your girlfriend until afterwards because you don't think it's a big deal. Is it a big deal or it's fine?
I think that's more of a comms issue. Like, why would you think driving 40 minutes, getting home like almost an hour later is like not something you have to communicate a little bit, I guess. If you guys like maybe have dinner together at home or whatever it is, like it's more like if my husband or my boyfriend gets home every day by a certain time, and then I'm like, I work from home and I'm like, oh, they're not home yet. That's so strange. Like, I would just think it's considerate of them if they just said like, oh, I'll be home a bit late. Half my coworkers like car broke down. Yeah, okay. That's it. I don't gotta worry about you. You're fine.
But what if this coworker is interested in your boyfriend?
They'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? She could call like fucking AAA, okay? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, what are you gonna do? Fix her car for her?
No, he's just going there to pick her up because she's stranded out there.
Does she have no other close people in her life who can help her?
Yeah, but like your boyfriend was the first person she called.
Okay. How eager is he to help her? Is he like, ugh, I have to help her? Or like, yeah, I'm gonna go help her. She doesn't like, all perky about it, huh?
He's like, oh, hey, I got a call from X. She said her car broke down. Would you want him to phrase it as like, is it okay for me to go pick her up? Or would you want him to phrase it like, hey, I'm gonna go pick her up and I'll be right back after?
I think I like the is it okay?
Like you want him to ask for permission.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would feel like he put that like that way. It makes me feel like he's putting me first, Like if I say no, then he'd be like, all right, no.
Would you say no?
I don't think I would. I don't think I have the heart to say no if someone potentially needs help. Unless it's someone that like I feel like they're kind of evil or do have ill intention.
Like it's a honey trap for him.
Yeah. Then I would be like, no. But like if I'm just slightly jealous, I would still say, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, definitely comms for sure. Okay, what about a female friend is moving? Sorry, this is like more geared towards like...
Yeah, notice a lot of these questions have a female in distress and a boyfriend being tested.
Yeah, this was definitely more for the... Okay, yeah, we'll just keep going. A female friend is moving, so you, the man, maybe toast, spends your entire Saturday helping her assemble furniture, mounting her TV, XYZ.
Nah.
Okay. Are you, as the girlfriend, okay with that?
I imagine in all these scenarios, the woman in question is kind of like a single, attractive woman that's not extremely close friends with the guy, enough that the girlfriend would be a little threatened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like another coworker situation. They're like, oh my gosh, like I gotta go assemble all my furniture this weekend and you just so happen to be free, so you offer. But you tell your girlfriend. And what do you, like as a girlfriend, are you okay with this? You're gonna say yes, it's fine?
Me?
Yeah, Yvonne.
Someone that I don't know that well, that you're spending the entire day helping
Saturday.
like that.
Saturday.
They're new to the city. They don't have a lot of friends.
Bro, like call a task rabbit. Like be independent, figure that shit out on your own. Like it's literally me. I would not bother someone else to come over and help me either. I just be like, no, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. Like, you know?
So much new furniture from IKEA that needs to be assembled.
IKEA is like
tight.
some of the easiest furniture to tackle, man. If you're telling me it's Amazon
she's not
stuff,
good with
fine.
furniture. Money's tight right now. She can't afford a task rabbit. Your boyfriend
fine.
lives lives down the street from her.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Money's tight. I can understand that. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I will also go over and help.
I think that is a really good compromise because you can kind of just be there, also establish some dominance.
Yeah. Like, what the heck? I don't mind helping then either. We just get things done faster. We have more of our Saturday to enjoy.
Here's my question. If she wasn't conventionally attractive, would you be more okay with it?
I think it's more like I want us to spend time together on your day off. Assuming like it's like a weekend.
Are you sure that's it? Not the jealousy?
Yeah, because one of my biggest love languages is quality time. So like I actually just like I actually feel more like sad about the time that we don't get to hang out because you're like occupied doing others, which is fine. Like I'm independent on a day if I'm busy, but like if they work a 9 to 5 and their free time is the weekend, then that would make me feel sad. But if they had a very flexible schedule and just because it was Saturday it doesn't matter, then I wouldn't care that much.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Let's say you were busy that day, at work. This is a weekday. Then can he go over and help this new girl assemble furniture for the whole day?
And I'm not threatened by her?
Oh, you are threatened. She's hot.
Oh, she's hot. No. What the hell?
Yeah, but let's just say she's not hot. Like if she's like
she's
standard.
not hot? Oh.
Yeah, standard.
I would care a lot less.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, that's
fine.
Yeah, I mean, that, it is.
I'm sorry. I'm just being like realistic about it, Like,
well, Toast, I'm wondering for you then, like, let's say for your girlfriend and like they say, again, hypothetical, they say, oh, like me and my coworker, we're going to go for, or like, I'm going to help him assemble furniture on a weekday. Would you be okay with that?
Oh, my girlfriend's horrible at assembling furniture. And also, what kind of guy? To me, that raises more like, oh, assembling furniture? You don't know anything about that? And you gotta help this guy to do it? I think I'm someone who would let it happen and see how I feel afterwards. Because I think I feel bad saying no, because on paper it's like, whoa, what's the big deal? I'm just like helping him with his furniture. I also think like if something bad was to happen, like micro cheating, I don't necessarily want to have to feel like I need to stop this from happening so that micro cheating doesn't happen, because that would imply that it would happen unless I'm there to like put a hold to it every single time, right?
Yeah.
So it's more like, I trust my girlfriend. If something does happen, then I hope I find out so I can move on. Yeah. I guess my philosophy is like, I don't want to have to intervene to stop something bad from happening. Because then I gotta do that for forever,
Yeah.
But I would feel weird about it. And especially if they're hot. If they're 6 feet tall and they're chiseled and have abs, I would be way, way, way more worried.
I also think there are certain things sometimes, a little bit, that like make you feel like typically that's like what you do to help your SO. Like I wouldn't necessarily bake a bunch of things for a guy that I'm not that close with. Like make food for a lot of people that maybe I'm like not that close with. That feels like maybe I cook for my partner like a little bit more. If my partner is the one who like always helps me build furniture and always like assists, like, really nice in terms of that, and then they go and help someone else, that might make me feel a certain way, because like I thought you mostly like just helped me for the most part, you know? Like would go out of way to help me. I don't know. It's like it sounds a little, I guess like the difference shouldn't be that great, but the feeling a little bit.
Have your boundaries for sure. This kind of stuff, it's like very blurry. That's why it's like of conversation sometimes. I'll give you guys one last example. You and your significant other are on a trip. And this is all to think you guys are working in like an office, okay? But you and your significant other are on the trip, but your significant other says, oh, I need to buy souvenirs for my coworkers. And you actually didn't know their coworkers were like 8 out of 10 were girls. So they're buying these souvenirs and they all have the names on them. They're like, oh, this one's for like Katie, this one's for like Amber, blah, blah, blah. What do you do as like the girlfriend or boyfriend in the situation? You're like, wait, you have like, you're buying souvenirs and gifts for females? What's the vibe?
I would hope that the souvenirs that they're getting are more general and not as catered to them then. Like if they're like, oh, like Hawaiian cookies or Hawaiian nuts, and then they're like, all right, I'm gonna buy this for a bunch of my coworkers back home, I'd be like, okay. But if you're like, oh, they really like this, and this person really likes this, I'm like, okay, like I understand, but like, damn, it's still catering a lot to each specific person. Which maybe it's different because sometimes maybe you do come across things that do suit very well with them. But if you ask me for a preference, I would prefer that they made me feel like they were decently distant emotionally from them in that sense.
No, it really just depends on how much effort you put into that versus how much effort you put into your girlfriend. Like on the trip, if you're super attentive and present and doing a whole bunch of stuff and you show excitement over buying these, I think it'd be more okay. If you're nonchalant the whole trip and you don't really care about anything, and then the moment it came time to buy these souvenirs, you're like, oh my god, she would love this, then bad. Is this a common thing?
Just scenarios, hypotheticals.
I would love to get into Chelsea's mind when she comes up with these scenarios, like the souvenir buying with the names. Like, did this happen? Did this happen to someone? It's so specific.
I know.
Well, definitely there are like, standards, expectation standards, boundaries, all in that. But we can kind of switch from the dating pool if you guys would like. I did ask you guys to think about maybe the craziest 24 hours you guys ever have lived. Do you guys have any thoughts on what and when that was?
No, I don't lead a crazy life. I'm a pretty chill man, but it was cool moving to Los Angeles. I guess. Well, how long has it been? 8 years ago? It's so long. Moving to LA, coming from Canada, just taking a chance of like living with strangers who are content creators and hoping things will work out. And I feel like a lot of people go through that or should try that at some point where you just, I have no idea what to expect. I'm going to uproot my life. I'm going to go here and we'll see what happens. And without a plan. So that was pretty cool, exciting, meeting Offline TV for the first time at TwitchCon. And it's been like a roller coaster ever since then. Craziest 24 hours. We did a camping video with Offline TV like 2 months ago, and we had to sleep outside in the wild. That was pretty crazy. That was hard. That was not easy.
Yeah. So hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I led a crazy life, but it's been an exciting one.
Dude, it's like a blur for me. I feel like I've had a lot of crazy 24 hours thing. It could literally be from like going out until 6 a.m. one night, one thing leading to another, or maybe getting barely enough sleep, having to go from one event to like a shoot or something like that. Those things are just very It all kind of like blended together for me. God, I'm trying to think of like if there's anything insane.
Have you guys ever had to fear for your own life? Like, oh my God, like this might be it.
Honestly, not that I can recall, thankfully.
The only times I feel that way is when you're flying, you're on a plane and then turbulence gets really bad. I always think for like a split second, yep, this is it. This is the end. I'm ready. Let's just get it over with.
I mean, yeah, that is a fear.
We saw a bear during a camping video, and I'm like, oh, this could be it. I don't think it will be because there's so much of us, and it's just like 2 bears.
Yeah.
But no, nothing crazy. We kind of lead very boring lives.
And I would love to know, though, since you did bring that up, Toast, what would your guys' last meal be? You know how like everyone has like their favorite meal,
death row meal.
Yes.
I feel
What
like
would
I
it
wouldn't be able to eat because I'll be thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna die tomorrow. If I
Let's just say you don't think, you don't think that. You just can get anything in the world. What would it be? And it can be multiple things.
Easy answer is my mom's cooking. I'll probably cry once I eat it. It's like, damn, this is my last meal. But let's say that's out of the question. Probably McDonald's, because it's just, it has to be more of a nostalgia thing than like oh, this is delicious or this is expensive. It wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people's death row meal like ended up being McDonald's.
What's your order? Give us like the order.
1 McChicken, Junior McChicken, and 1 McDouble with fries and a large Coke. Keep it simple. No nuggets. I'm not a fan of the nuggets.
Okay, simple. And that's it. Nothing else. That's just McDonald's. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd be thinking about my death tomorrow too much.
Okay.
Oh, I would probably
Yvonne.
get everything. Peking duck, a lot of different Chinese dessert, like sago and stuff, and probably maybe some boba and coffee and matcha, and then I do like bagels too. Maybe some bagels, but then I also think, okay, it's my death row meal, and I get a lot.
You should plan to
Sushi?
gorge yourself to death the night before, so you don't have
Fuck
to get killed.
you. It's your last meal. Like, you don't gotta worry about anything anymore.
True.
Like fitting all of that in. Is,
McDonald's fries from Canada specifically, because I think the fries in Canada taste really good compared to America. Sushi would have to be in there. Lots of different types of dessert. I could narrow it down.
Yeah, give us the specs. Like, what's the dessert?
Dessert? Yeah, I like a lot of like Cantonese desserts. So I like mango sago. I like black sesame dessert soup type of thing. I like tang yan. I like the tofu ginger soup. I also like milkshake would be really good. Ice cream. Oh, durian dessert of some sort and durian. Maybe a durian flight. I heard that they have those in Malaysia.
I love it. Mm-hmm. And then for mains, what's the main?
Peking duck, Hainan chicken, sushi. Oh my God, my mouth is watering as I'm talking about it. I also really like these egg noodles with barbecue. It's like a Chinese dish, like Chinese barbecue and stuff. And then it would not be my mom's cooking. Unfortunately, I love my mom, but I learned to cook because my mom hated cooking and she wasn't good at it.
This is a good last meal. Oh my God, this is like everything and more. I love it.
Oh, corn. Something with corn. Corn on the cob, or the corn from Mampuku, which is the best corn in the entire world. It's like they're grilled corn on like a skillet.
Can this podcast just be Yvonne naming every single thing she wants to eat? What else you got in there?
Salmon sashimi, seared salmon. Oh, uni. I love Yeah. That one's a really good one. Like endless amounts and oysters. Really, oh my god. Had some really good oysters last night.
Is your plan to take a bite of each of these, or like a whole dish of each and every single one of these?
No, it's like an assortment. I'm gonna die. It's my last thing. I'm gonna like eat a little bit of everything, as much as I can stomach. Like, do I also like get to eat it throughout until I wait for my death? Do I only have? Is this like a all you can eat restaurant where I only have like 2 hours? It
sounds like you want to do this over the course of 12 hours. Or like, take a break.
Am I dying right after, or do I got like time?
Well, it's your last meal. Like, how long is your last meal lasting?
Well, sometimes it lasts long if you don't eat it all at first.
You're just gonna take so long. Say, hey, I'm not done yet. You can't kill me yet.
Yeah. Or like, what if I eat at 6 p.m. and they don't kill me until like 8 a.m. the next day? I got the whole night to eat.
That's true.
You know?
Would you want to know when you die? Let's say there's a fortune ball and you can look at it and it tell you when you die. Would you want to know?
I don't think I would want to know.
Toast, would you?
No. Like, if it's within the next 5 years, it's all I can think about.
Yeah, the anticipation is
if that's the case, I'd rather it be a surprise. But I think it will also help to know so that you're not wasting your life. Like, you think you have 30 years, but you only have like 2 years. You probably do things a lot differently.
Yeah, sure. You could plan for things.
But I think the anxiety of knowing would be too much.
Yeah, but maybe it's like anyone who finds out they're about to die is like you have that initial anxiety and like sadness, and then you have acceptance. I think once you've had acceptance, that's the easiest part, because then you're like, okay, like you've calmed down, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna die this day, and then you can start planning or start like. But I think that would be really bad for the world for people to learn when they would die, because I think people would do a lot of like things without consequence because they're like, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna do something batshit crazy.
Well, we can kind of steer away from that end of life conversation. Yeah. Have you guys ever used your status or fame to get you guys something you wanted? Let's say it is like a mango sago and like it's a super long line, and have you ever tried to be like, you know what? Let me try my luck.
Yvonne's been doing that for the past 3 months with Pokemon cards.
Hey, I want you to know that typically I get reached out a lot, but I will accept. Well, it's different. It's different. There are things that I do and I don't. There's been a lot of companies that are like, oh, I'll send you some Pokemon products if you give us a shout out. I'm down for that. There was an artist who was like, I'll make you a binder. And I said, okay, I will pay you though. Like she initially offered to just like give me one. But that's like the type of thing where it's like, no, I will pay you, because you're like, yeah, I will be so honest. That's been happening throughout all the years for events or things that like we do have a very nice perk when it comes to that. Sometimes it's like someone will find us in line and they'll be like, hey, like I could just get you guys in, and because they know who we are. And I'm like, okay, like we don't have to wait in a super long line. Like, no, I don't know who would say no to that. So yeah, that is a very, very nice perk that we do take up. I deeply acknowledge that we get spoiled. We do. 1000%. Like it's so nice, and I appreciate every time. I'm like, thank God we did not have to like do the XYZ. Yeah.
Toast.
The biggest ones that take advantage is such a strong word, but the biggest ones that's beneficial is just like lines, getting into events or being able to jump lines. I don't go to the clubs very often, so it's nice in the rare scenarios where it's like, oh, Toast, you don't have to wait in the line, we can get you in. Never really monetary stuff like, oh, here's I went to an event, these card game events, and people would offer me like just packs of cards. Hey, do you want this? and I will say no. It's like, well, I definitely can buy my own. I will accept gifts. Like if they want to give me a card because they want me to have it, yes. But anything where it feels like I'm getting money or something of monetary value because of who I am, I don't like. So I would generally say no unless it has specific meaning behind it. But it's the line skipping that helps the most because I don't love waiting in line. Not that I'm not okay with waiting in line, you know. It's the main benefit I see from being a quote unquote micro celebrity in a very small niche. And there are times where I feel like, oh, I'm disguised host. I can get this little benefit by going here, and then they don't give it to me. I'm kind of like, huh?
Like where?
Oh, that didn't work. Like I wanted to buy these products that weren't going to be on sale until 2 days later. I go into the store and I know the guy's a fan because I've been to that store and I ask, so is it cool if I buy some of these stuff like now? And they said, no, that would be against the rules. Sorry, man. And I'm like, hey, that's cool. That's cool. No worries. But inside, I'm like, are you serious? You call yourself a big fan and you won't? I'm not going to tell people you sold this to me.
Well, he doesn't know that. If you do, then he's screwed and you're telling it to
I'm
more
not gonna
people.
Out of, and that's what's going on in my head. But what I say is like, oh, all good, man. I'll see you in a couple of days. So that's the times where I get humbled.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, I do see that from your side. I mean, but it is their job. If they like give you special access, then they might lose their job because they gave someone something that they aren't even allowed to do. So maybe we feel for the other guy.
But we don't get that much crazy like special access to things that I can think of outside the streaming space, and I feel like that's just normal. Like if a super famous celebrity showed up at a nightclub, like I've seen clips of the New York Knicks players who recently won the championship. Like they would just show up to nightclubs in New York, and it's like, right this way, sir. And I think that's just completely normal for celebrity culture. So we get very small versions of that in the streaming space.
Well, the streaming space is quite deep, and I saw a reel from Sydney, and she was saying like the Disney Descendants thing, where she was like kidding about how people go up to her and they're like, "Oh, how was your acting days?" And I'm not joking. I actually thought she was part of the Descendants and like part of Ant Farm because like she mentioned it on the reel, and I believed it. So like yeah, like I didn't watch Descendants or the Ant Farm, but when she said, "Oh yeah," like she was joking, but she was like, "Oh yeah, you know, my acting days, I decided to start streaming blah 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 instead." And I was telling my partner, I was like, I didn't know that, you know, like Sydney was a actress.
Yeah.
And then I was like, look her up. What else has she done? And then we could not find her for the life of us on IMDb. We looked everywhere. And then I was like, let's watch that video again. I was like, oh my God. Like she was kidding.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you never know which reels pop off. I don't think she really expected it. She did look very similar to the actress in The Descendants, like when they were both young. So I think she just made a joke about looking similar. But a lot of people like genuinely believed it as well, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, a lot of times when it comes to these reels, I'm always surprised at like what does well. I'm sure like we talked about Yvonne's Valorant clip. It's like, oh my, wait, is this the one? Like Yvonne's done so much content over the years that she's passionate about or knowledgeable about, and it's this one where it's like it's a Valorant tournament and it's the one that pops off.
Yeah.
You really never know what goes viral these days.
That one really popped off, yeah. I mean, it's still going off. But yes, it was no way that I thought she looked similar. I just didn't watch the shows at all. So I was like, oh, cool, I didn't know she acted. And then went into a deep dive, and then I was like, I'm being punked, huh? Like, this was a joke.
Yeah, we like to joke around here at Offline TV. We like to play pranks on people.
Yep.
Any last finishing words before finish it off.
No, Chelsea, you started. You got to close it off too.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining the pod, everyone. I hope to see you guys on Patreon. We're very active out there, and thanks for joining in.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what we're looking.
Keep going.
Yeah, okay.
What's that in the back?
The back two. The back two.
No, not the back
sorry.
two. The back
Sorry.
five.
Yeah.